Grant kind of stole that pass away from Raymond Felton. Oh! The rim is crying.
Come on, man. That's nasty. I'm like speechless. But how do you do that over a 7-footer? If you're Russell Westbrook, why not?
I mean, you want to talk about putting some hurt.
After creating your player, you will load into the story where you will be on a ship, then you will get dropped off at a bridge with docks and a like a shipping container with courts. Here you will have to wrap up and do the objectives to get into the new park, otherwise calling it which they call the city. There are people roaming around the docks and later also roaming around the city with exclamation marks above their heads to give you tasks and objectives to earn rep. So to give you tasks and objectives to earn rep. One of the tasks will be to either win against CP3 Melo or D Wade. The city is massive, huge skyscrapers and with big campus-looking areas. Each affiliation has its own corner to the city, which is own stores of their affiliation accessories. There are cars, and they are rumored to cost around $250,000. And cars will also be necessary to get around the city a lot more quickly. You also get skateboards, basically, I guess, to navigate the city as well. Okay. So with all that information coming out, this comes exclusively from the dude Ron Jesus. Everybody know the guy that originally made a post about the My Player Builder, and everybody was kind of questioning it. And then come to find out it was actual post. So all this come from Ron Jesus. He said that you're gonna have, in order for you to actually get into the park, because it's gonna be locked, you may have to be like a Pro 1 or a Pro 2, which I think that's good because that makes people have to get badges. That makes people have to be a certain overall in a way, because if 2K smart, they would have Melo, D Wade, or CP3, whatever those three guys he said that you could possibly play, whatever, to get your rep up or do tasks. They would have those guys. They will make sure I guess the difficulty to beating them would be like on All-Star or Hall of Fame, so you can get a lot of. Well, I'm assuming that you're going to get kind of like badge points towards your progression in next gen. We won't know until later on this week, and of course next week whenever everything drops, the next gen drops. So basically with the way he described it, it's one big city, but there's 4 sections to a city. Like there's a west side, east side, south side, north side, like there is in any other city. And in each city, it's a different affiliation. So, with that being said, I'm assuming that they would, like I said, he said there are vehicles. So I'm assuming that there's going to be streets. It's almost maybe be like some mini GTA type feel to where you can buy cars, and of course you can drive them up to, I guess, another territory and hop out and play basketball or go to the store or whatnot. So that's the way it's looking. So it says at the beginning, matter of fact, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all the information so far. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know, because me, when I watched the video, then after I read everything, I literally envisioned how it would look. Well, tell me, can y'all envision that? Can y'all envision basically coming off a cruise ship and, seeing people with, I guess, exclamation marks above their head, and you're going to do a task, whatever. So before actually be able to play. So it seems like 2K's this is what my opinion. It seems like they're making you play against CPU. They're making you play some type of story mode before you can even actually interact with online players, which I think that's a pretty good idea. Now, we don't know the rep system. We don't know any of that. I know Ron Jesus did say Pro 2. So, I mean, we may have the same rep up rookie, pro, superstar, elite, and legend. We may have that, or it may not be that. It may be a certain overall, so. But I will say, dude's information is legit. But it's, like I said, this is all intriguing. This is very entertaining, because I think it's going to, if this is actually true, which I'm assuming it is, I feel like it's gonna keep people more engaged in the game, in tune with it, you know. And then the ability to buy vehicles. Of course, the vehicles are gonna be expensive. If a mascot costs $200,000, come on, man, you know the vehicle is gonna be $200,000, $300,000, and that explains why 2K basically said, "Oh, VC transfer's over," because they already knew going into it. Hey, you know, there may be a Bugatti on there, but it may cost you $1 million in VC to get that Bugatti. You know what I'm saying? So, and we don't know how the VC structure is on that game. We don't know, are you gonna get a lot of VC for park wins or rec wins or Mamba Center wins or even pro wins? We don't know. I know this year in the rec you can get up to 12,000 in VC if you win the game and do good. Now, will it be double that? Will you get 2,000, 3,000 a game? Once again, we don't know that. But what we do know is that affiliations are back, but not how we think, not how we envision. So it's almost it may not be too much travel. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't have my hands on the game. I'm just going off information. It may not be too much portal travel like a subway, but as far as traveling to different areas, they may be restricted until you hit maybe a certain level or a certain overall or something of that nature. You may not even be able to purchase a vehicle until you hit a certain level or a certain overall in NBA 2K21 on next gen. But like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. Like up the video if you haven't liked the video up. The more likes we get, the more notifications that go out to people who's interested in the content. Also, another thing I want to mention on. Now, I'm going to do another video on this. I'm going to do another video on the affiliations and the takeover of the affiliations. If you haven't, that'll be out later today also. But I want to primarily focus on the idea behind this whole concept. I feel like the idea behind this whole concept was people kept complaining about the game is trash. All your game's trash. I can't shoot. I can't dribble. I can't block. Can't play defense. It's hard to get this, hard to get that. So 2K, like I said, they're forcing us to. They're going to force us to be a certain rep overall, and that's good because this eliminates people from just being rookies in the park and just completely getting smashed on. You know what I mean? Like smashed on means like a rookie 1 keeps going to the park, and before he even reps up to a rookie 3, his record could be like 0-20. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I see them with having their skill gap in, but I see them still catering towards the doo-doo players of the NBA 2K community. But once again, man, like I say, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think about this. And I will be dropping more heat later today.